Hey, what's up, everybody? Got some new toys in the gym, so in honor of that, I thought I'd film a little review of my little gym. It is little. It's 9 by 9, so I'll just kind of touch on everything I have real quick, and maybe I'll do some more in-depth stuff later, but this was my newest addition. 5 to 40 pound cap hex rubber dumbbells. They're great. They do what they're supposed to. Had a lot of luck finding them at Walmart. They're about $1.25 a pound now, so stuff's come down since the pandemic. Start with what I use the most. This is a fitness gear HR 600 from Dick's. I'm glad I ended up going with the half rack. I was looking at something else in the beginning, a little over a year ago when all the madness started, but glad I ended up getting what I got, especially with the 1-inch spacing that it has. That makes things very nice for quick adjustments and not, crazy leaps for being a shorter guy. Got the pull-up handles up there and very low ceilings, but luckily I'm still able to do everything in here. Moving on, this is just a fitness gear bench. I'm not sure the model number, but it does the trick. Nothing too crazy. I bought the fitness gear 300 pound dumbbell, 300 pound plate and barbell set when everything jumped off, and the people at Dick's were nice enough to actually give me like 25% off because it was an open box item, and I was like, yeah, I was going to buy it anyway, so I will definitely take it for cheaper. But since then, I've gotten another pair of 45s and like 4 more 10s to go with my easy curl bar that I bought when I bought all this. That was basically the start of the home gym. And when I moved in here, the squat rack was on this wall, and I've taken it down since, but I had a pulley here going down, which could attach to a pulley going there. And then I had a low pulley so I could do high rows and low rows. Since then, that's been replaced with this Titan short adjustable pulley, which I've done a more in-depth review on. But I love that thing. I use that every workout too. So I have a lot of Titan stuff in here. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of Titan, but I love everything I've gotten from them. Got a Titan close grip row attachment for landmines. This is a Viking Crest attachment. That's actually from Bells of Steel. That's a great piece of equipment, and I definitely look forward to buying more stuff from them in the future. I bought that a little over a year ago, and I mean they're great equipment, and then they do free shipping too if I'm not mistaken. So I just got that hung up out of the way, and wide grip row attachment for the landmine again over there. While we're over here, this is a Titan Yukon bar. It's a great bar. I don't know if I would have bought it again personally right now because when it sits in my rack, being that it's a little bit wider than a regular barbell, it's very close to the walls, because as you can see, the way things are, I don't have a ton of space anyway. So I think I maybe have enough space to get a plate loaded on there, and then also my hands tend to sit where you'd rack it, so that's kind of a problem too. So I look forward to getting a bigger space and another rack, and I definitely think I'll use that more. But like I said, for right now, I kind of was iffy on buying it, but Titan had one of their flash sales and it was down to like $160, so I pulled the trigger on it. Titan three-sided box. It's soft. I use that pretty much every day too. I'll sit on that when I'm doing different accessories here. Got a Titan 30-pound medicine ball. 10-pound bumper plates from Rep Fitness. Main reason I bought them, not that I don't want bumper plates, but the main reason I went with the 10s is because they were cheap. But also, if you know anything about these fitness gear plates, they're about 3 inches less diameter than a regular plate. So you're pretty much doing deficit deadlifts and stuff like that. So for benching and squatting, it doesn't matter, but for deadlifting, it does matter. So I bought these to kind of put it in a more natural position. But I would like to get, when I have more room, I'm eyeing up the fray plates that have the different colors mixed into it. So I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but almost like a camouflage look, which is what I'd like once I have the room. Some generic 40-pound kettlebell, a York old school 60-pound dumbbell I got from a customer at work. I was asking him if he had a bunch of dumbbells in his basement, and I asked, was he trying to get rid of any of them? He said no, and then him and I were talking, and he said, well, actually, I got this. My neighbor was throwing it out years ago, so if you want it, you can have it. So I've been trying to find another one, so I have a matching set, but no luck yet. It's a Titan flat incline, decline bench. I mainly use it for inclines because I have a regular flat bench, but tried to use it one time for declines. Didn't really care for it. It may have just been me in the position it put my body in. Kind of put some strain, where you put your legs here. Being a shorter person, I think it just felt awkward. So I just use it as an incline for now. And then Titan, what do you want to call it, a Swiss barbell. This thing is great. I really like this a lot. It's got good knurling. Bunch of different hand placements. I think it weighs 45 pounds, like a regular barbell, but really good piece of equipment. I use that a lot. This used to be my shed, so this is just a cheap thing from Home Depot that I had like my rakes and shovels on, but now got accessories hanging on it. And this is what I use for music. It's a Ryobi P760, so it can be plugged in or it runs off 18-volt Ryobi batteries. And I actually have two other ones, and they all sync together. So it's great to, if you're out in the yard, you can have music throughout the whole yard, and they're all individual volumes. So if you got some conversation going on one side of the yard, you can turn one down and things like that. So really like that, and it fills the sound up nicely in here. Like I said, 5 to 40 pound hex head dumbbells. So I'm starting to hunt to get some heavier ones. So I'll have to get another one of these racks or something different. This is just a Weeder cheap dumbbell rack from Walmart. I think it was like $40. Cheap little heater because it does get cold in this uninsulated shed. Things are a lot better since I put a door on. It used to have just like a flimsy screen door, but we got a new front door. So I took the front door and cut it down, made it fit out here. Got a fan. It used to aim at where, like I said, my squat rack was, but I need to move that eventually. But I may not because got an air conditioner. So trying to think if I missed anything. Just I believe that's a Titan landmine. It was a birthday gift last year from my parents. And as far as flooring, it's just like the cheapo interlocking puzzle floor from Dick's. And I have a 6x8 mat flipped over for a little more grip on the top. So that's actually would go on the floor normally, but I have it flipped over. So yeah. Then I think that's everything. Like I said, this is 9x9. I eventually want to get a 12x24 detached shed so I have more room. I'm going to get a second one of these and mount it opposite of it when I get the bigger shed, so I can do flies. I'm going to get a second rack, keep this probably just dedicated for bench, and then have a secondary rack for squats. And then once things are more available, I'd like to get more, probably different plates. So there's nothing wrong with these ones. They do the job. and I think I currently have about 420-ish pounds, which is enough for me for right now. And then, of course, the barbell is another 45 plus the bumpers. So, I mean, I got probably 480 in total. And this is just the fitness gear barbell that I was talking about earlier, but I want to replace this with the Rogue Ohio power bar when they start doing the custom ones again. They have a really nice one that I've had my eye on for a long time, but it would be flat olive green with brass bushings and then flat black sleeves. So it's a really nice looking bar. Whenever they start with the custom orders again, I'm going to get that. But yeah, there's everything else. My niece made me that for little Christmas this year. It's just a chalk holder. Nothing too crazy, but really special. She knows her uncle likes to work out, so just keep my chalk in there. And then, like I said, I got my Easy Curl bar from Dick's. These are Amazon basic stuff. They all came together along with that rope. I pretty much just use the rope and the V-bar attachment. I think I've only used the straight bar 1 or 2 times. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just not. I don't really do anything that is useful with it. And then this attachment I don't care for because I feel like it just smashes my hands on the bottom. So, and then I bought this from Titan, and I actually use this attachment the most. Probably saw it a second ago, but didn't really talk too much about it. But this is a really nice attachment. I use it for everything, pretty much. If I'm not using the rope, good chance I'm using this. And then every now and again I do the V-bar. I'll switch it up between V-bar pull downs and then wide grip pull downs. And then of course down here, kind of under everything, that's my first piece of home gym equipment. What is it? Bollinger, I think. Screw lock handles, and I've actually never seen any other weights like it came with these, but they have like a threading inside it. I've never seen any other 1-inch plates with that, but that's what they came with. That's all this was built from that. So I've got up to 40 pounds, and then between the handles, 25s, stack of 10s, and stack of 5s, I can go up to about 85, 90 pounds per handle. I could go higher, obviously, but I don't know what the weight limit on those things is, if there even is one, but that would make me a little nervous going over 100 with that. Not that I could or would right now, but anywho. Oh, it's under here because I don't use it very often, but Rep Fitness sandbag goes up to 120 pounds. So I got the two other bags for it in there. I think that's everything. Got any questions, let me know. I'll do another one when I get more stuff, but I've made good use out of this 9x9. Thanks for watching.